Happiest good morning, my friend. I am so excited to be with you. Today is Friday, November 29th. It's the day after Thanksgiving here in the US. And let me tell ya, she celebrated. If you can see from my face, I have some puffiness going on. And that is because I spent Thanksgiving with my family. I enjoyed Thanksgiving dinner. It was all good. Like we had such a good time, which brings me to the point of this video. And that is this puffiness that you're looking at. It's my water retention. The point of this video is I did want to talk about water retention, the things that I struggle with when it comes to water retention, how my body responds to certain foods, and just all kinds of things. The first thing I want to say is that we enjoyed the heck out of Thanksgiving. We did. We didn't go into Thanksgiving thinking about controlling portions, eating, like tiny little amounts. We weren't worried about our portion sizes, what we were gonna eat. Like we just kind of, I don't really wanna say threw it out the window, but we did. We knew we were going in to enjoy ourselves and we didn't wanna be limited by our mindsets or by counting macros or anything. You just have to have good balance. And I feel like yesterday was a really good representation of that. I will insert a photo of my plate right here. I didn't go hard, but I was so happy to eat the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the turkey, the cranberry sauce, all the things. I mean, I was just so happy. I'm about to get a workout in, so I'm gonna set you down so I can strap my sneakers on and we can talk and do all the things. So I started counting my macros and getting back into my fitness routine on October 1st. So as of tomorrow, actually Sunday, December 1st, it's going to be officially like 2 full months that I have been on this journey. And let me tell you, I have so many things that I wanna share with you, just like updates and things that I have learned along the way. One of the things that I started doing religiously was weighing in every single morning. I'm not weighing in because I'm doing it for the sake of the number on the scale. It's a bonus. I am not gonna lie. Really what I want to see is how these changes are impacting my body. And that is a really great way for me to measure. So I'm not just using the scale to measure my progress. Once a month, I take pictures. So once a month, I also measure my body. And I really just want to get a full picture, as full as I possibly can, so that I can better understand what's happening with my body. I also use my Apple Watch religiously so that I can track things like my activity, including my steps, my workouts. I can track my sleeping and see how that is progressing. Even though I am tracking my macros and I have been really good about counting every single thing, including condiments, like I really just want to have a good, clean, whole picture of everything that I'm putting into my body and how my body is responding. I knew that Thanksgiving was just not going to be that intense. When we were eating, I had a good time. I didn't think about it. I wasn't like feeling bad or guilty. I didn't have any regrets. I enjoyed it. But I did know the moment I opened my eyes this morning, I could feel the puffiness, just like the swelling because of the sodium and the dairy and the gluten and the things. So I retain heaps and heaps of water. Honestly, like just as a whole, if you look at me long enough, I will retain water. I'm like SpongeBob. So this morning when I got on the scale, I was seriously 1 pound heavier than I was yesterday. I knew to expect it. I knew, and still, I walked into the gym, I pulled out the scale, I turned it on, I stepped on it, and I just stood there with my eyes closed, saying a little prayer that my weight would be less than it was yesterday, knowing it wouldn't be, but I just wanted to put it out in the universe. And lols, it was not any lighter, but it was heavier by 1 exact pound. Now, because I've been doing this now for 2 months, I know to expect these things. I just wanted to remind myself, and I try to do this every day, just remind myself that these fluctuations are completely normal. It is based on my activity. It's based on how much sleep I got, because I'll tell you, if I have not slept well, when I weigh in the following morning, I can pretty much guarantee my weight has gone up. So stepping on the scale this morning and seeing that I was 1 pound heavier than I was yesterday, it was a little bit of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. But I knew to expect this, I just did. I then asked my husband when he comes out, because he will come weigh in, and then we convene, we chat about it at the kitchen island as we're like hydrating our bodies and getting ready to go out on our morning walk with the pups. I'm like, hey babe, how'd your weigh-in go? He's like, I went down. I love him so much. He's beautiful, he's delicious. Love of my entire life. But I wanted to throw my water at him this morning because I was like, how the hell? He ate more than I ate yesterday. Ate more than I ate. And he went down. Did not retain as much water. But yeah, it's just, these things fluctuate day to day. So for me, I know it's based on my sleep. If I did not sleep well the night before, I will definitely be holding on to water the next morning. It also depends on what I'm eating. This year, we ended up catering Thanksgiving, which we have never ever done. This food was delicious. It was super flavorful. My only regret is that we did not bring any leftovers home, and that was by design. It was intentional. Our intention is always like we do something a little bit off brand for us, and then we immediately jump right back on because we are trying to achieve goals. I don't love to see the scale go up, but it happens, and it is a natural part of life, of everyday life, and this is for the boys and the girls. It's not exclusive to just us girls. It just happens. So I know even when I'm eating like straight laced and I'm eating the things that I know my body enjoys and agrees with my body and is really fueling my body, I still have water retention on occasion, and it just is what it is. For me, activity is one of the best things that I can do. Aside from just lifting weights, it is getting out and walking. The other, which is so crazy, is hydrating. If I drink like a little bit of water in the day, I can pretty much guarantee that the next day I'm going to be retaining heaps and heaps of water. If I drink heaps of water in the day, the chances of me being lower on the scale, like not retaining as much water, are far higher. I know there's a scientific explanation for this. I can't tell it to you because I don't know it exactly and I don't want to get it wrong. But I know this is a thing. Like the more hydrated you are, the less retention, like water you're holding on to. It's sorcery. It's sorcery. So that is my goal today, to get my movement in. I'm about to do my workout. I've been talking so much, but I feel so energized right now. And I love catching up with you and just sharing this stuff with you because I know that you are likely on this journey too, or you're thinking about it. You probably have a lot of questions. You're maybe just like anxious about it. You're apprehensive about the changes or how hard it's gonna be. Ask your questions, ask away, comment down below. This is not my first rodeo. I wanna tell you that the water retention, it's okay. It's okay. If you see that things like you feel like you're doing the things that are best for your body and you just keep gaining water and gaining water, I think then that's a time to dig a little bit deeper. Really take some time to analyze what you're eating, and maybe there's something that you thought your body responded positively to and your body just isn't. Maybe it's a combination of foods. Maybe it is your sleep. It could be supplements that you are or are not taking. I mean, it's just, I think at that point in time to do a little bit of a deeper dive without becoming like overly consumed or concerned about it. These are normal things. So the water, it's going to come on. It's just a normal cycle. It happens and it's okay. You just have to figure out what works best for you. So what I'm doing right now is working really, really well. And so this water retention stuff, like I said, I don't love it. I don't. But I know that it's just part of the process. So I'm about to get a workout in. I've been talking so much, but I just love you so much. I love you really hard. Let's get into some legs.
Kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you make
My workout is done. I have to say, I feel so much better. I still felt like a tiny bit of bloating this morning just from my meal yesterday and definitely the water retention, but I don't know if you can see the amount of sweat on my body right now, but I am sweating. That was a sweaty session. Legs tend to do that to me when I have like a leg workout. So it felt so good to get that sweat on. Like, I feel sweaty all over. It is disgusting. Look at that shine. Look it. They can see me from the space station. I hope that this was helpful for you, just to know that you're not the only one dealing with water retention. We are all dealing with water retention. It is just part of life. And sometimes it's going to be far better than other times. And it just is what it is. I have figured out along the way some of the things that help my body to recover and to feel the best. So like I said, that is definitely physical activity for me. It is consuming heaps of water, and especially like adding the lemon juice to that, just chef's kiss. It is very active in my household right now. These puppies have a lot of energy because they haven't walked and they are not trying to be quiet right now. So it's probably my sign to wrap this up. But I really do hope that this helped you, and just know that if you think your water retention is bad, mine is probably worse. I am SpongeBob. I hope that your Thanksgiving was beautiful, you made wonderful memories, and that your holiday season is equally as miraculous. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell, because all of that really supports my channel and it means the world to me. I will see you next time. Mwah.
Sunny days, no clouds in the sky, but